What's up, Pizzaholics? Behind me is Tony Baloney's on this wonderful, charming little street here in Jersey City. Let's go eat, guys. Tony Baloney, here we come. Pizzaholics, you probably know who Tony Baloney is. If you watch a lot of YouTube, chances are you ran into him on there. Very funny guy. He was on Pizza Wars recently. He's very charismatic, was featured on Frank Pinello's pizza show. Got two of his plain pizzas, although he's mostly known for his gourmet pizza. The Taco, his bestseller, and all that other stuff. The shit-faced. When I walked in the place, I immediately started cracking up because I didn't expect his pizza to be called all of those things. Shit-faced. And the girl was like, "Why are you laughing?" I said, because look at what your pizza's called. Here we go, guys. Let's separate them. We'll grab this one first. All right, you know, this is right up my alley, guys. This is the pizza I look for 9 out of 10 times when I walk into a joint. Margherita style New York, baby. Margherita style in the New York fashion, in the Jersey fashion. You hear that, guys? We're off to a good start already. Color on the crust isn't, you know, it's not coal-fired char. Not sure what kind of oven they're using because I didn't get to see it. It looked like gas. It could be the Pizza Master, not sure, but we're off to a good start, guys. We are off to a hell of a start. Nice dark brown. I love the feel of this crust. Not exactly charred, but feels good. Very light, airy. Look at the air pockets. Let's go. Crispy first bite. Good crust, but I have an issue with the pizza. The bread has really good flavor as well. It's not only light, airy, and crispy, it's got a really good flavor. That's good tasting bread. Or should I say pizza crust. All right, guys, let's move into the lab and get a closer look here at Tony Baloney's. We're going to find out if Tony's baloney, or if Tony's bringing home the baloney and bringing us some good pizza to the wonderful New Jersey neighborhood known as Jersey City, folks. Here in the heart of Grove Street, we have Tony Baloney. And let me tell you, the crust was very good. Immensely airy, very light. If it had a little more char, the score would be higher, guys, because it's still crackling. It's nice and soft in the middle. Good exterior crunch. I love those blisters. Look at that. Semolina on it, I believe. And if it had some char, I would have scored it higher. It's not perfect. There were some sections, even in the other slice, despite not flopping, there were some sections that sogged up, which was perplexing, to be honest. This was stuck to the wax paper. All I did was move it and it just ripped. Not sure why that happened. There are some soggy segments. Very small patches of sog, but they were in the other slice too. They were on the other slice, and there's some on this slice. But the crust is way above average. This isn't your average New York City style quick rising type dough. I don't know how long this dough was fermented. It feels like a dough that is not a same day dough. Cheese was my favorite part of this thing. Look at all that grated Parmigiano infused into that fresh mozz. And the mozz, guys, that's right, mozz, not mozzarella. We don't say mozzarella here in Jersey. We say mozz. The sauce was, I got a little problem with the sauce, guys. I got a little issue with it. I got some beef with his tomatoes. First and foremost, let's talk about that dry patch right there. What is that? I don't like to see dry patches on my pizza, guys. I'll take a half a point away just for that. All right? And not only is there a dry patch, the sauce itself is, I don't know, it's not runny enough. I like my sauce runny. This was slightly sweet, too. I didn't like that odd sweetness to it. A lot of great pizzas are made with good crusts. And yeah, the level of importance is crust, sauce, and cheese when it comes to a final score. But if I detect the sauce is a bit sweet, I don't know. You know, it's a personal taste, guys. Personal preferences. I prefer my sauce to be as basic as possible. Just throw a tomato in the mill, crush it up, and put it on the pizza. Not sure what's going on here. A little too sweet for me. Good amount of basil on the pizza, too. Good amount of basil. It just didn't hit me, you know. Not the most fragrant basil. But, you know, those are minor gripes. I don't really factor in basil into the final score. If it's good basil, I will. If it's not good basil, I'll just make believe it's not there. You know what I mean? So, what are we going to score this thing, guys? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. The pizza gets cold. We give it another fold. Listen, listen. Still crackling towards this end. Lost a lot of its crisp towards most of it. Most of the pizza has, as it cooled down, kind of lost its crisp. It's also flopping considerably. There is a seam of sog in the middle of the slice. A little more char would have propelled this thing. Better sauce, better cheese to sauce ratio. I find it really cheesy. Now, let's grade the ingredients. The crust, the bread, the foundation of every pizza is its foundation, folks. 3 out of 5. Very above average, but a bit flawed. The cheese, best thing about the slice. Shaved hard cheese, a plus. A huge plus. And as for the tomato sauce, not the worst sauce I've ever had. Maybe a little too sweet for me, but it was a bit dry towards the back. Yeah, 7.6, guys. 7.64. Tony Baloney. Really good. It's really good, and I would definitely get it again. And I would definitely try his crazy stuff in there, man. The shit-faced and the taco thing. If you're into that kind of stuff, this is the only joint out here making that sort of stuff, guys. Who puts tacos on pizza? Who puts lobster on pizza? So, yeah, I recommend it. If you're out in Jersey City, stop by here. You're going to probably find at least one type of pizza that you're going to enjoy. Be well, guys. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And until next time, keep your bellies full. This is Antonio signing off.